Bloodline member betrays Roman Reigns for Logan Paul. WWE star to make a blockbuster return under Triple H's regime. Logan Paul takes shot at the WWE Universe. Paul Heyman blasts Logan Paul, Sasha Banks, and Naomi returning to join the Bloodline. Returning star has overtaken the Bloodline as the top merchandise seller. Let's jump right into our first story. WWE star to make a blockbuster return under Triple H's regime. If recent reports are anything to go by, WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H could bring Chelsea Green back to the company in the near future. It was reported earlier that the global juggernaut had a significant interest in bringing back Green. It didn't come as a surprise, as the game has already brought back several big names like Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, Karrion Kross, Dakota Kai, and more to the company. Now, PW Insider brings an update on the rumors surrounding Chelsea Green's comeback. According to reports, Green has finished up with Impact Wrestling and is WWE bound now. It was also noted that though her WWE return isn't official yet, Green wouldn't have ended her association with Impact Wrestling. Chelsea Green's first tenure with the company was topsy-turvy, to say the least. After impressing fans and those within the promotion through her work in NXT, she was promoted to SmackDown in November 2020. However, an unfortunate injury ruled her out of in-ring action, eventually leading to her release in April 2021. It's no secret that Triple H has done a tremendous job since assuming power in WWE a few months back. Not only has he been on a talent signing spree, but has also given them enough to sink their teeth in. As such, it's safe to assume Chelsea Green has a much better chance of succeeding in WWE this time. Her talents are second to none, and she could easily fit into the global juggernaut's main roster, be it SmackDown or Raw. It'll be interesting to see how things pan out in the coming days and whether Green's return becomes a reality. Do you think Chelsea Green is returning to WWE under Triple H's regime? Do you see her having a memorable stint? Sound off in the comments section below. Logan Paul takes a shot at the WWE Universe. WWE superstar and future opponent of Roman Reigns, Logan Paul recently shared how he handles criticism from fans. Throughout his WWE career and prior, Paul has been a very polarizing figure, with many huge supporters of him and those who despise the ground he walks on. The 27-year-old has been looking to silence his many doubters as a WWE star, with two stellar performances this year at WrestleMania and SummerSlam. In preparation for his match at Crown Jewel, the YouTuber-turned-pro wrestler stated in an interview with Verge magazine that he does not care for the opinions of those who are not close to him. If the WWE fans don't already respect me, after Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia on November 5th, you will be forced to respect me, Paul stressed. You might not like me, I might not be your favorite wrestler, but you will have to respect what I can do in that ring, and that's my goal. I could give two SHs who likes me or not, but you will always acknowledge that when I get in that ring, you are going to be entertained. That's my goal. Logan Paul is set to take on Roman Reigns on Saturday, November 5th at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia, with the two stars battling it out for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Despite the fact that he is currently in a feud with the Tribal Chief, Paul has seemingly earned the respect of one of Reigns' cohorts in the Bloodline. Speaking to Mirror Sport, Roman Reigns' cousin Solo Sikoa had high praise for Logan Paul, but more of that later in the video. Logan Paul will have to pull out every trick he has when facing Roman Reigns, as the head of the table has held the Universal title with a vice-like grip for more than 780 days. Who leaves Crown Jewel as the undisputed champion? Let us know in the comments section below. Paul Heyman blasts Logan Paul. Paul Heyman took issue with Logan Paul holding a replica of the WWE Championship in one of his recent posts. The YouTube sensation is currently at loggerheads with Roman Reigns, whom he'll face at Crown Jewel 2022 for the undisputed WWE Universal title. As part of the ongoing feud, Heyman and Bloodline members have left no stone unturned to take potshots at the Maverick ahead of his match on November 5th. The 27-year-old recently shared a picture of himself holding a WWE Championship replica alongside his brother Jake Paul on Instagram. He also added a caption where he promised to rewrite history when he goes to war with the Tribal Chief at the upcoming Premium Live event. The post didn't sit well with Reigns' special counsel, Paul Heyman, who took to his Instagram stories to blast Logan. The Weissman wrote that Logan Paul was pretending to be something he could never be in real life. "Hey, look at the douchey little kid with the replica, pretending to be something he'll never be in life," wrote Heyman. Considering this is Logan's third match, the reactions to him challenging Roman Reigns for the world title have been mixed. One of those who is disappointed with this is Freddie Prinze Jr., who made his thoughts known on a recent episode of his podcast, Wrestling with Freddie. The former WWE writer explained that even though he likes Logan Paul, he won't watch his match with Reigns as he considers it a promotional tactic to draw YouTube fans to wrestling. "I'm not going to watch the match. Even though he's done well. But this is not good booking. This is just promotional booking to get YouTube fans to watch pro wrestling," said Prinze. Despite all the criticism, one can be sure that Logan Paul won't go down easily at Crown Jewel and will put up a brave fight against Reigns. What do you make of Paul Heyman's latest Insta story? Do you think Logan stands any chance of defeating Roman Reigns? Sound off in the comments section. Returning star has overtaken the Bloodline as the top merchandise seller. Roman Reigns' faction, the Bloodline, has dominated WWE's merchandise sales over the last year. However, Bray Wyatt quickly dethroned them as the top seller just weeks after his return. Considering how hot Wyatt is right now, a program between Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt is reportedly being considered. The Eater of Worlds returned to WWE at this year's Extreme Rules after being released by the company in 2021. However, with Vince McMahon retiring and Triple H taking over the creative, the former Universal Champion was brought back. He has teased a new character, and it will be interesting to see how he is booked going forward. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter has stated that while it would be wise to keep Wyatt and Reigns away from each other for now, a match between the two men is being seen as a major program because of how popular Wyatt is right now. With the success of the Wyatt angle, expect there to be more of it. Wyatt has become the top merch seller over the Bloodline. While it would be best to keep them apart for a while, the idea is Reigns versus Wyatt could be the biggest program in a long time since Wyatt is so hot right now. Multiple reports have stated that the company wants Reigns to remain undefeated until WrestleMania 39, where he will likely face The Rock. In such a case, it would not be practical to have Wyatt face and then lose to Reigns. So the chances are that the two men will collide only after WrestleMania next year if Wyatt can maintain his momentum. In the same report, Dave Meltzer also stated that Triple H had told people that he would be using more of the White Rabbit approach of teasers and storylines going forward. Sasha Banks and Naomi returning to join the Bloodline. Former tag team champions Sasha Banks and Naomi are on the lookout for a potential The Bloodline entry in WWE ever since the stable got formed in 2020. They reportedly left the company because of creative frustrations but may return under the current regime if both parties are cordial. The Boss and Glow is absent since the May 16th live telecast of WWE Raw. Their shocking walkout caused a lot of uproar, but the heat has subsided with time. Triple H is not one to hold grudges, as marked by his rumored standing on CM Punk's return, and Sasha and Naomi may find themselves next on the list of returns. That being said, former SmackDown Women's Champion Naomi is a highly anticipated entry in the Bloodline after her potential return. She is married to Jey Uso and hails from Samoan ancestry. Theorists also believe that Sasha Banks will follow in her partner's footsteps. The addition of Boss and Glow to the Bloodline will provide the faction with multiple new opportunities. They could finally focus on gaining control of the women's division. Sasha Banks and her partner can implement the plan of dethroning the tag team champions, adding another gold to the Bloodline's dominance and restoring to their previous spots. The Bloodline may also extend its tyranny to both brands. Naomi could look forward to ruling as SmackDown Women's Champion while Sasha makes a statement on the Red brand. Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks has exceeded expectations and will do so in the future. Fans can expect another feud between Street Profits and the Usos during this storyline. Naomi and Sasha Banks appear to have severed ties with WWE since their departure. Rumors about their presence and absence on the internal roster circulate frequently. However, the excitement surrounding their potential returns has subsided significantly. Triple H has done an outstanding job revitalizing the women's tag team division. The roster looks solid due to the onset of numerous returning superstars. Thus, the Boss and Glow team may find itself a little out of place after potentially returning to the main roster. The head of creative spoke about Banks' rumored return some time ago. Time will tell. Communication breakdowns are terrible. Starting back up that communication, it's not a difficult process, but it can be a process. She is an unbelievably talented young woman that can do just about anything she wants. At the end of the day, it comes down to what she wants to do with her life and her career. Sasha Banks and Naomi were recently spotted with several WWE superstars while attending the world premiere of Wakanda Forever. They have taken to the modeling and film industry since their hiatus from professional wrestling and might continue with the same line of work. Bloodline member betrays Roman Reigns for Logan Paul. The enforcer of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, has praised Logan Paul for his athleticism and boxing skills. The Maverick has competed in 2 matches under the WWE umbrella so far and has impressed many with his performances. His next bout is scheduled to take place at the Crown Jewel Premium Live event against Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. During a recent interview with Mirror Sport, Solo Sikoa stated that he's glad to see celebrities like Logan Paul and Bad Bunny making the jump to WWE and showing what they can do in the squared circle. The former NXT star said that he is happy to see Logan progressing on his journey. Logan Paul is a hell of an athlete. He's a great boxer. I think he's always been a fan of wrestling and wanted to try to get into it. And once he found out what we actually do, he took it even more seriously. I'm happy to see everybody that comes from the outside world that takes our sport seriously, like Paul or Bad Bunny, because everybody wants to say it's scripted. But that ring ain't scripted, that ring hurts. The Maverick had a boxing match with the legendary Floyd Mayweather Jr., and although he didn't win the bout, he never got knocked out. The YouTuber is currently undefeated in pro wrestling, and at Crown Jewel, he could extend his winning streak by dethroning Roman Reigns. No one has been able to beat the Tribal Chief in 2 years, and if Logan becomes the first person to do so, it'll create a lot of buzz for WWE and give the company mainstream attention. All he needs is one lucky shot, which he demonstrated when he knocked out Jey Uso on SmackDown last week. Do you see the title changing hands at Crown Jewel? Sound off in the comments below.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing